For over a decade,
Nigeria has lived under the shadow of fear. Bombings, kidnappings, villages burnt into ashes, and then families torn apart. The names have changed: Boko Haram, ISWAP, bandits, but the victims are always the same: innocent Nigerians. Billions of naira has been spent, thousands of lives lost, and yet the war drags on. But hold on a second. What if I told you this isn't a war that can't be won?
It is a war that isn't meant to be won. You might not understand.
This simply means that this war could be won, but it wasn't planned to be won. My findings into the patterns of attack, political statements, military movement, and funding trails point to one shocking truth.
This war may be government sponsored.
And today, I will show you why I believe the Nigerian government can end the entire Boko Haram and the ISWAP banditry crisis in just 48 hours if they truly want to. Welcome to Inside Focus. Let's get deeper, but remember to subscribe to the channel. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and go to the comment section. Let me know what you think about this very conversation. Let's drop in. How did it all start? Boko Haram began in 2002 under Mohammed Yusuf. Now I know you might be wondering,
who is Mohammed Yusuf?
Mohammed Yusuf, also known as Ustaz Mohammed Yusuf, was a Nigerian militant who founded the Islamist militant group Boko Haram in 2002. He was its leader until he was killed during the 2009 Boko Haram uprising. Born in Jirugi village in Jakosko, present-day Yobe State, Nigeria. After Yusuf's killing by police in 2009, the group radicalized under Abubakar Shekau. Now, who is Abubakar Shekau? His real name is Abubakar Mohammed Shekau, and he's a Nigerian militant who served as the leader of Boko Haram, an extremist organization based in the northern eastern Nigeria from 2009 until his suicide in 2021. He previously served as deputy leader to the group's founder, Mohammed Yusuf, the guy I talked about, Ustaz Mohammed Yusuf. Now, what started as a small group became a full-scale insurgency. The root cause of why the group transformed into what it is today: 1. Poverty, 2. Unemployment, and 3. Regional neglect. Especially in the northeast, thousands joined not out of ideology, but out of survival. Over time, banditry joined up with terror. Criminal groups kidnapped, taxed villages, and sold cattle for ransom. And you see, at this point, it has moved from religion to a business. Economists estimate millions of dollars in ransom payments since 2014. All this together created a war economy, bringing three things to light. Number 1, middlemen negotiate ransoms. Number 2, some officials and local leaders profit from security contracts. And then number 3, arms are trafficked through porous borders. But see, draw nearer. Let me tell you this. When conflict becomes an economy, peace becomes a threat to someone's income. And since then, Nigeria has spent billions of naira yearly on counter-terrorism. 2024 budget, over 3 trillion for defense and security, yet rural areas remain unprotected. Experts from the International Crisis Group note that lack of transparency fuels insufficiency and corruption. Allegations of ghost soldiers, diverted funds, and missing weapons have surfaced in past audits. The point isn't that government sponsors terror,
but it is that weak oversight allows the cycle to continue.
So then, over all these years, why has this terrorism and banditry persisted? Let's look at this. Number 1, corruption and mismanagement slows intelligence sharing and procurement. Number 2, poor coordination between army, air force, and local vigilantes. Number 3, political interference, governors, local chiefs, and contractors with overlapping interests. Number 4, socio-economic despair. Millions of unemployed youths in the north, easy recruits. Now, if I have to hit this straight in the head, I would say that
Insecurity thrives where injustice lives.
as long as inequality, corruption, and illiteracy persist, new militants will always rise. So, could this be put to an end within 48 hours? In my simple analogy, I believe that with all the accurate intelligence, political will, and joint operations, major terror cells could be dismantled rapidly. I also have the belief that Nigeria could neutralize threats. And this could only be done if and only if every agency worked transparently and citizens cooperated. And you ask me why I'm saying that. Let me give you, this is my evidence. In 2022, the Nigerian Air Force eliminated dozens of insurgents in just one coordinated strike. In 2024, joint forces freed hostages in Zamfara in less than 72 hours. So the capability exists. What's missing is consistent will. So at this point, if Nigeria is willing to break out of these shackles holding them down in terms of security, there is a way out. These are 5 powerful steps that could lead to the breaking off of these shackles around the necks of Nigeria. First, transparency. Publish defense spending and audit reports so every citizen can follow up. Secondly, intelligence cooperation between military, police, and communities. Third, rehabilitations, education, and reintegration for ex-fighters could work. Number 4, development, roads, schools, jobs, peace through opportunities. And then the final one, accountability.
Punish sponsors and profiteers, regardless of rank. This is one of the biggest problems the whole Africa is facing.
To punish people regardless of their ranks. Note this: terror doesn't end with bullets, it ends when injustice loses its roots. As long as injustice still holds strong and is firmly rooted in its grounds, there is no way justice and freedom, security can prevail for the people who inhabit a space. Finally, the tragedy of Nigeria's insecurity is not that the enemy is too strong. It is that the truth is too inconvenient. Boko Haram didn't just survive, it was allowed to survive. Banditry didn't just happen.
It was funded, tolerated, and politically managed.
And until those in power decide that Nigerian lives matter more than political profit, the war will continue, not in the forest, but in our conscience. The power to end it has always been there. So this is my final question to you. How long will we keep pretending Nigeria? How long will we continue to pretend Africa? And this has been Inside Focus, uncovering the truth behind the noise. If you believe in accountability, justice, and peace, hit the subscribe button, share this video, and join the movement to make truth louder than corruption. Because silence is the greatest weapon of all. See you in the next episode.